Hey, how's it going? We're back and ready to go. Although Schmidt has been out for all this week, so the episode may be a little bit shorter.
Yeah, that may be true, but we persevered and got this episode up and ready to go, so let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm glad that the people who have been sick have been finally coming back to school and getting all caught up.
Yes, I'm very glad too.
But anyways, I can't wait until the dig into the meat of this episode.
Yeah, no kidding, Seth. And this next person has cooked up their segment really well.
Thank you, Tyler. So for this week's weather, it's going to be in the 70s on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The temperature will go down a bit on Thursday and Friday to 55 degrees. It is Oklahoma though, so who knows if this is even accurate. But that's all I have on weather this week. Back to you, Seth.
Sounds like the perfect temperatures to me. I personally love a nice 65 to 70 day with a slight breeze. How about you, Tyler?
To me, I personally love wearing hoodies and sweatpants. Anyways, with last week being Veterans Day, Seth's counterpart is here to give us a message about our veterans.
Hey, I'm Seth too, and I'm back with all the facts about Veterans Day. Veterans Day is a very special day that we celebrate all of the United States veterans. These brave men and women serve our country and are ready to lay down their lives for it. Some veterans come home from overseas and contract PTSD, and some later become homeless. This is horrible. The people who serve this country are suffering and they don't deserve it. This is why we celebrate them. So please, when you see a veteran, just be kind to them and maybe even say thank you for your service. You never know who's going through a tough time. Thanks, Tyler. Back to you.
Thank you, Seth, for that inspiring message. I have a lot of veterans in my family, so I think this day is pretty special.
Yeah, same. I have a lot of family that has served overseas, and I'm very thankful of them. But anyways, there's a really cool thing in this next segment, so I don't want to spoil it. So let's just send it to Grace with that.
So for this week's Teacher of the Week, we chose Miss Brothers, but we're going to do something a little bit different. Her STEM class has been building robots, and we're going to show you a little bit what they built. So we're going to come over here. Can you guys just tell us and show us what you guys built?
Yeah. So we built a dog, and Caleb, what is his name?
His name is Roper Lane DeLong, named after all of the people who built it.
Yeah, and we're gonna make it move.
Alright, that is so cool. So we're going to move on to the next one. So are you guys want to explain to us like what y'all built and how it works?
It's a robot. It's made out of metal and electronics.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't move though.
Oh, okay.
I'm not finished.
Oh, that's okay. It looks good though.
That's all.
Alright, we're going to move on to the next one. So why don't y'all show us what y'all did?
We have the tortoise in her hair, and they follow the track, and when they hit the colors, they activate code that makes them do different things. At the end of that track is a U-turn, so it turns around. And when we're done, we'll race and tell the story of the tortoise in the hare.
It's since we bent the paper, taking it over here.
Yeah, that was missing.
Alright, so that's all we have for you this week. Thank you, and join us next week.
It's always a pleasure to have a special teacher on the show. You know what, Tyler?
What's up, Seth?
It's always fun to go and watch you guys' games, and all the girls' basketball games too.
Thanks, man.
So let's send it off to your equivalent with all the interesting details.
The high school basketball teams are now 2 weeks into the season. The boys and girls have started off playing very well so far. This week, the Tigers will take on Gwinnett on Tuesday and Geary on Friday. The game against Geary will be the first home game of the season. With that being said, if you show dressed up in camo, which is the student section theme, you get in the game for free. The junior high teams will continue their season this week with a game on Monday against Minko, followed by a Thursday night game against Calumet. That's about it for this week. Back to you. Thanks, Tyler. Why don't you play basketball, Seth?
I would if I could make my layups 90% of the time, but it's more like 30.
Well, you could work on that by joining the team.
Oh well. My previous counterpart talked about the importance of Veterans Day. It is so important that the school decided to have assembly about it, so let's send it to Betta with that.
Thank you, Seth. As we all know, there was a Veterans Day assembly last week. The first and second graders sang a song, the Union City cheer team had a dance prepared, and the slideshow was presented. We would just like to thank the families that came out, and we are all thanking the veterans for their service. That's all I have for this week. Back to you, Seth.
I thought the assembly was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was cool seeing a lot of our community there to honor our veterans.
Well, Tyler, it looks like it's been another successful week in UCTV. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, sir. That's it for this week's episode, and make sure to stay tuned for Kai Money in the Squad.
Fist, noggin, see ya!
Hey guys, it's Kai Money in the Squad, and this week I'm going to be doing a poll on a lot of students and teachers on what their favorite Thanksgiving food is. Thanksgiving is one of the best holidays because of all the delicious food. So let's go ahead and see what everyone said. Okay, thank you guys for being on my show, and I want to ask y'all a few questions about what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. And if it's turkey, please raise your hand. Okay, if you like, or if your favorite food is ham. Oh, okay. If you like mashed potatoes. And macaroni. Okay. And stuffing. Okay, who hasn't raised their hand yet? Okay, you can go first.
My favorite food is nothing.
Oh. That's interesting. Okay, you can go.
All the food.
Well, my favorite food is actually stuffing. My grandma's though. Okay.
Never tried stuffing.
It's so good.
You never tried to.
Okay, and if your favorite Thanksgiving dessert is pumpkin pie, raise your hand. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for participating. Hello, McKenna, and I would like to ask you today for UCTV what your favorite Thanksgiving food is.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is deviled eggs, and then the dessert would definitely be pumpkin pie.
That sounds delicious. Thank you.
Of course.
Hello, Ocean, and today for UCTV, I would like to ask you a question about what is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
I gotta say pumpkin pie or like turkey or ham or something.
My favorite is pumpkin pie also.
It's the best, of course.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, I'm asking Grace DeRosa, one of our UCTV members, what her favorite Thanksgiving food is.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is probably ham and mashed potatoes.
That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, I'm here with Miss McReynolds, and I'm going to be asking her what her favorite Thanksgiving food is.
Okay, my favorite Thanksgiving food is deviled eggs, but I make the deviled eggs, and so the good part that's in the deviled eggs, it's not always there for everyone else. And ham, but I carve the ham, and when it's put on the platter, the best parts aren't there. And I also like pumpkin pie and pecan pie. And mashed potatoes and gravy, can't forget that. Chicken casserole. It's dressing with chicken in it with cheese on top. Okay, I guess that's all. I'm sure there's more, but I better stop.
Your Thanksgiving sounds delicious. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to be asking Jordan what her favorite Thanksgiving food is.
Turkey.
Okay, thank you. Well, everyone had interesting answers. My personal favorite food is the stuffing that my grandma makes. Anyways, thank you to everyone who participated in telling your favorite food. Thank you all for watching, and tune back in for some more fun action on Kai Money in the Squad. Okay.